Like, what does it mean by do I think Morticia is mother? Sorry. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
It's like,
Please don't cut that. I think we all met at the party for the first time.
At Tim's pool party.
Yeah.
Tim's pool party.
We all
Tim
met.
hosted a pool party for all of us when we first got
Musa
together.
was
I
there
just
too, I
remembered
think.
that. Wow, that was amazing.
Yeah.
I feel like
I
Musa
remember
was
just
there,
following
wasn't
you
he?
around because I was like, I don't know anybody and I've only spoken to Georgie really
Yeah.
so far.
Do you remember when Max afterwards was like, so you guys want to get dinner? And everyone was like,
radio silent.
radio silent. And it was
Yeah.
like, oh, brutal start.
But then we all went to go get pizza afterwards.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which
Yes. Me, us three, and Max.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, that was fun. For season 2, we already kind of know each other, so it was just sort of easy. It's like, oh, seeing my friends again.
Yeah, going back to school. Back to
Yeah,
school.
no
literally.
more awkward production meetings or
Yeah.
pool parties. What type of outcast would you like to be? I keep saying I want to be like a shapeshifter or maybe a Da Vinci, have telekinesis.
Yeah.
Today I'll say a vampire.
You know, I feel like they're overlooked
Yeah.
in the Nevermore world.
And they
I
have
think
the
that's the
coolest
whole like
style.
living forever thing that, you know, people are kind of like, I
I
don't
would
really
like
need
to
that
see
right
some
now.
more vampire lore at Nevermore.
Yeah.
Today I'd want to be a werewolf because I want to wear that varsity jacket that they all wear. So they look really cool.
Oh yeah, my blazer has like hair on it.
Well, seeing Noah Taylor in that varsity jacket was like, oh, I want to be like him.
Yeah, he looks really good in that.
Very cool. Very
Very cool guy.
Coolest kid on school for sure.
Yeah.
On school, in school. So if there was a doll version of you, what would it wear and would it come with an accessory?
My doll version of myself would wear probably some jorts and
Yeah.
a tank top, chunky shoes on.
Some dad shoes.
Yeah, some dad shoes.
Yeah.
And then my accessory, I'd probably come with like a little purse with a cat in it.
That's a good one.
That's nice. Probably some sort of structural top, not unlike this one. Perhaps either like a fun skirt, maybe asymmetrical, or like a baggy under
Yeah.
sort arrangement. Accessory would likely be a really big bag full of books.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. I would probably be wearing an all black outfit because I always wear black. Like black t-shirt, jeans, and trainers. Or sneakers, as you guys would call them. Maybe my accessory would be maybe a camera, maybe?
Yeah.
Because I've always got a camera.
I was gonna say hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
I knew that was gonna be a thing. But yeah, camera. And maybe a bit of hand sanitizer too.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm always taking pictures of these guys and just trying to capture moments.
Personal photography.
And personal photography.
What is something you learned in high school that you still think about today?
Ooh. I went to a theatre school. The first drama lesson I went into, there was a great teacher called Bryn Williams. I remember him saying, if you want to be an actor, you've got to watch like a certain like 5 actors that he told us to watch. And it was like Philip Seymour Hoffman, Marlon Brando, James Dean, like all of those sorts of guys. And I remember now I just always hear his voice all the time.
That's a good answer. I don't have an answer like that.
I know. Sorry, it was so pretentious for me to bring up acting.
I was gonna say my dance teacher, she was just like always kind of irritated with our classes. Like a lot of the kids were misbehaved. I also went to performing arts high school and we were in theater, so we weren't really taking dance seriously. One of her rants one day was about how eating has become so much less of a ritual for people than like it used to be, and that like she really loves to, you know, use her time to eat as like a meditative time. So like she doesn't ingest like TV or even books. Like she likes to like sit for her meal and just like eat it.
That's a really good point.
And I remember that like not necessarily being something that I implemented, but you know, it just made me think about rituals and how we should really treat, you know, how we nourish our bodies with respect and reverence.
Could follow
Yeah,
that.
I don't have anything, to be honest. I was homeschooled, so I think I just learned how to be self-sufficient.
Oh yeah.
That's really all I can say.
Self-sufficient in the sense that
I-
she had like forage for food, or
Yeah. Joy,
boy.
you have a very strong sense of self and confidence, and I love that you know exactly who you are. And you always handle things with so much class and grace, and I really look up to you for that. And you're also an amazing actor, and I just learned so much from watching you.
Thank you.
And then Georgie, you're very empathetic and always trying to understand me, even if we don't come from the same place. And you're always very grateful and appreciative of everything. And you're such a loyal friend, and you're also an amazing actor. And I also look up to you very much.
Oh, thanks, man. Love you.
Love you.
Emma, you are such a loyal and incredible friend. You have the most incredible way about you that I feel like every person that meets you and gets to know you is very blessed and is a better person for it. You're so intelligent, you're so smart, and I'm a better person because of knowing you. And thank you for being there for me throughout the last couple of years, and I love you so much.
I love you. Georgie, you wrote so much.
Yeah, sorry, I meant, I wrote an essay, guys.
It's like I wrote.
Yeah, sorry. It's like 20 compliments. For Joy, I said, you have one of the kindest souls I've ever come into contact with. I see you kind of as the sister that I never had. You're always there for me, giving me advice, and you have such an incredible sense of style. You too, you bless everybody that you meet, and the world's a better place for both of you guys being in it. And I said at the end, I'm so grateful to just, have you guys in my life and to know you guys, and thank you for everything.
George.
Here we go. I love you.
Gosh, yours are the best ones. I was.
Yeah.
You.
Georgie, you're okay, I guess.
Sometimes I like you. Okay, so I hate talking about people that I love because it makes me cry. So,
Okay.
Georgie, it's impossible to keep from smiling when Georgie enters the room. He brings joy, comfort, and generosity of spirit to any and everyone that he meets. He's endlessly talented in expansive ways, not only a visual artist, but also a musical artist. And I hope that your faith in yourself expands forever and ever.
That's beautiful.
It's emotional.
Oh no.
Crazy.
Why did you make us do this?
Okay.
So dry in here.
Oh no. All right.
Mine weren't that good. You guys have an eloquent way about your words.
Okay. Despite the whirlwind of her life, Emma has always kept. Despite the whirlwind of her life, Emma has always kept true to who and what she values and loves, while maintaining a lightness and compassion in her spirit that's a rare gift in this industry.
I love you. This is crazy. Why would you make us do this?
Yeah, this is somber.
Wow.
Solemn.
Go.
It feels like we're doing this wrong.
I feel like I'm in drama class right now.
I guess it's supposed to be shallow breathing, not deep
Oh,
breathing.
okay.
Oh, not like breathe in, breathe out. It's just
No.
like, oh, okay.
Wait.
Okay. Wait, how do we tell when we're in sync? I'm so confused. I feel like we got there. I feel like we're in sync.
Is that something you've had to do in acting class?
Yes.
Do
The
whole...
most awkward thing was the trauma circle. At least we did that in high school.
I never did a trauma circle.
I hate
Yeah,
that.
you'd like everybody sits in a circle and then you just say the worst thing that ever happened to
Yeah.
you.
Wow. Joy, would you like to begin?
LaGuardia High School.
How many holes do I think a straw has? 1, 2, more than 2.
I'm gonna say 1.
1.
I said 1. But now that I'm thinking, well, I don't know how it would be more than 2.
Well, it couldn't be more than 1.
Well, I said 1, so there we go.
Yeah.
Like, what does it mean by do I think Morticia is mother?
So it's like an internet.
Sorry. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
It's like,
Please don't cut that.
you know the internet memes that are like, oh yeah, she's like,
Oh, she's like
Yeah.
serving.
she's
Like,
mother,
yeah.
yeah.
She's
That's
serving.
mother, like
that's
she's
mother.
Right.
I'm gonna say yes, do you think Morticia's mother?
You probably said yes, yeah.
I said yes.
Yeah.
I love her so much, and she's one of my role models. And so getting to work across from her so closely was amazing, and I was a sponge the entire time.
Like whenever we like cross paths, she's always like so kind and so generous with her time, and yeah, very lucky.
I love her so much. What a woman.
Do I believe that cereal is a soup?
No.
No.
Yes.
Oh, really?
You do?
No, you're joking.
I mean, it makes me laugh to think of it as a soup, so yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
it's things and a thing.
Diabolical.
Is pasta, is orzo, you know, in the soup, not soup? It is. It's a grain.
Yeah.
It's
I'm gonna
just-
start using that.
It's just the grain and milk.
Because soup is like the liquid, right? I don't think of cereal as milk with cereal in it. I
Well,
think
also
of
when you're
it
crunching
cereal
stuff. Do you know what I mean? It's like
with
with
milk
soup, you don't
on
crunch.
top.
But
Shit.
there's like different things within the cereal. Sure, but I like to think of cereal, a bowl of cereal as soup.
Me too. Me too.
No.
I agree.
Weirdos.
Got by with the
Yeah.
little help from
Yeah.
our friends. No?
We did a
That
good
went
job.
right over the head.
Sorry.
I feel like I knew everything that was
Yeah. And we know each other pretty well, I'd say. So.
when you spend 8 months
A little
with
too much.
these
Yeah.
people.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching.